Today I want to look at just this little word right here, mythos in Greek. This is the word for myths. And of course, when we think of Agadot or Baba Mainsa, this is exactly what Kefa is saying he did not do. He did not follow these kinds of things. But he's talking about what he eyewitnessed. Now, if you're a critic of the New Testament, you have to remember that the early writers in the first few centuries, we're talking about Tertullian and Origen and Irenaeus and all of these guys, in their writings, they quote and they give us citations. And you have to remember, there's only 7,957 verses in the New Testament. They actually tell us in their citations 36,289 actual citations where if we had to, we could almost piece the Brit Hadashah together from their quotes. So if you're saying that this is an unreliable document, this Greek New Testament, you got a big problem because, you know, when I was in college, the first course I had was something written by Homer. You have to, it's 400 years after he wrote it before you have the first copy of the Iliad and the Odyssey, you know? Whereas we can get within 50 years in these findings of manuscripts. So if you're a critic of the New Testament, you really need to come back to a sober, historical look at this document because it is tried and true, and it is God-breathed, and we want to give God the glory for it. We want to thank God. And by the way, some of these so-called Jews for Jesus, actually, they are Jews for Jesus. They're really Jews, and they really do love Yeshua. And if you're a so-called Jews for Judaism, you have to remember the Judaism of the Jews for Jesus predates your post-Jomnia Judaism and is actually the pristine Jewish faith of the Brit Hadashah, which is a Jewish book written by rabbis. Amen.